Since its 1927 Broadway premiere, Showboat remains one of the most colorful of American musicals. The 1951 film version had not fared as well. Its original Technicolor brilliance appeared to be fading. Turner Entertainment, the film's owner, decided to do something about it.
This division of the company is responsible for the maintenance of all film and tape material owned by Turner. This especially applies to color film because you have dyes in that film, and dyes will fade. I'm sure everybody has photograph snapshots that after a few years they get them out and look at them and they have turned purple. I gotta love one man till I die.
Showboat was filmed in 3-strip Technicolor, an early system for making color movies.
To make a color movie, you need to record red, blue, and green light. Our eyes respond to red, blue, and green light, basically, and depending on how much green, red, and blue we're exposed to, we see all the other colors that we see in nature.
While today's color film captures these 3 colors on one roll of film, Technicolor recorded each separately.
This is a 3-strip Technicolor camera. It actually made 3 separate negatives at the same time. 3 separate reels of film, black and white film, were loaded side by side into this film magazine. They were threaded through the camera, and there's a single lens, and then there's a system of optical beam splitters which divide the original image into 3 separate images. These images are projected through red, green, and blue filters onto 3 separate strips of film inside the camera.
After shooting, all 3 negatives went to the Technicolor lab, where they were printed onto 3 rolls of film. Each of these rolls was then dyed either yellow, cyan, or magenta. A black and white roll or key image was also made from one of the negatives. Then, by combining these 4 images in printing, a single color picture was achieved.
Today, when we try to restore the film, we recombine the 3 colors. We take the 3 strips and shine colored light through them and expose them all together on modern multi-layer color film.
The main reason for preserving any Technicolor film is that the original negatives are on nitrate cellulose, a film stock which over time deteriorates into dust. Showboat had been converted to acetate safety film years ago, but the results now proved unsatisfactory.
The problem with it is the conversion from Technicolor to single-strip printing process was done at a time when the film stocks were not anywhere nearly as good as we have today. So the picture was contrasty and quite grainy.
Turner Entertainment decided to redo the Showboat conversion. The original 3-strip negatives were sent to Gafanti Film Laboratory in New York City.
Now what we're trying to do is take these same 3-strip negative images, rephotograph them one at a time onto a safety element.
Modern lab techniques were applied to restoring Showboat's original Technicolor imagery. Color values were analyzed and then assigned for each scene. Scratches were filled in by immersing each negative in a liquid bath as they were photographed. And because the 3 negatives must be precisely recombined, all were carefully aligned in perfect sync or registration. After several months, the preservation was completed. Showboat is again as colorful as its original release.
I would say a restoration like Showboat is equal to the original and probably a bit sharper. We're dealing with a finer grain film that is much sharper than was available then.
Showboat was shot near the end of 3-strip Technicolor. Use of the camera was discontinued in the early 1950s due to its cumbersomeness.
The camera on a tripod weighed 175 pounds. Now, when everything was running, it sounded like a coffee grinder. So they built a blimp. Now, the blimp was a large square thing. We used to call it an ice box. It was lead-lined to eliminate any noise. And when the camera was locked in there, it weighed 750 pounds. When I look back, I wonder how we were able to make the wonderful pictures that we did.
Film preservations like Showboat have increased in recent years. Cable TV and home video have created new markets for older films. But it's also due to a growing concern for our film heritage. For without this effort, nothing lives forever on the silver screen.
Motion pictures are an original art form of the 20th century. I'd like to see as much of that history preserved as possible, and I certainly think a lot of other people, I hope, are interested as well.
If you've got it, keep it and keep it in the best possible condition.
Showboat is a great example of that. You would just hate to lose that. You'd just hate to see it disappear into dust.
TNT continues its month-long salute to MGM with Showboat. Tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern on TNT.